That was my main reason of I wanted to get you in here. And I'm like, I love how much fun you're still having, because I can only imagine how many people are like, you're too old to be doing that. Are you still playing with the skateboard?
Yeah.
Why are you still doing this? Like, you know, you're going to get hurt. And it's like, I don't give a shit what I do for the rest of my life. I will never be too old to get hurt. Like I feel like being an athlete, getting hurt is part of it. And like you said earlier, you figure yourself out when you have a lot of pain going on in your life.
Yeah.
There's so many different things you can do. And I have nothing but respect for you. And I love that you're still having fun doing everything that you love to do, no matter how dangerous it is.
Well, and pain's the best teacher, bro.
Yes.
Honestly, like to this day, if I go fall and I tweak my ankle bad, I know immediately what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know.
You're like, I'm a dumbass.
Oh, man, I got 6 months, you know? Like, you know, I know immediately because of how many times you've been injured, you know? Like, you know, and yeah, at first getting injured was like really scary because you don't know and you got all these big contracts and you're like, oh, man, like, I'm going to get dropped by everybody because I got hurt. And then it's like, that's not the reality. The reality is it's like these companies, these people want to see you get back. And then you learn something about yourself, and then you do it again.
And then you become back better.
And then you do it again, and then all of a sudden you become able to diagnose your own injury, and you're like, I'm not even getting an MRI. Just like, I need surgery now, period. You know, like fix me. Like, but it's that search, dude. It's the search. It's the search for the fear, that feeling. That tingle is what I still look for to this day of like, ooh, that jump's a little big. Yeah. You know, like, it's a little bit. And maybe I don't go hit it like I would when I was 18. I do a little bit of prep work and smaller, and then big. And I still get the same feeling. But I don't know if it's the same way with you. We'll equate it to a mountain bike jump. You know, you hit a big jump, you get that stoke, and 5 seconds later, it's gone. I'm on to the next.
What's next?
What is next, you know?
Yeah.
I wish it lasted longer.
You ain't kidding.
I wish the like adrenaline, I wish that lasted longer. Like when
But if it did, you'd probably burn out and you'd probably not be here still because that addiction is what keeps you going. Everybody's addicted to something.
I think I can say to echo that point that like it obviously doesn't burn out. Like
it doesn't burn out.
No.
Being able to be inspired by Cab, that where he is in this day of like helping pioneer like a sport and a trick that's kind of worked its way into so many other sports, but then to each day he's playing music, he's creating art, every Wednesday I go to Kahia Creek, he's there ripping motos with Mike.
He's there more than me, and I ride for a living.
He's at the San Marcos bike park. He
ride together?
jumps on the hardtail.
Every once in a while.
He's riding mountain bikes. Like that is like the most inspiring thing. If you're not like doing something at a level of still doing it, but you're doing it for the right reasons, and like his love for not one thing in skateboarding, it was the love for skateboarding. You can see like that love that you bring to everything as a creative human being. Like, can you talk about that? Like what do you think sparks that in you of like wanting to like to that search, like that like, you know, the wondering, you know?
Well, first and foremost is the challenge.
Yeah.
You know, and also I learned a lot through skateboarding, which I didn't know that was going to be a huge life lesson, but learning to fail to succeed. And so that's an important lesson I think everyone should learn with anything that you do, whether it's athletic or it's with music or creativity or even making food. I don't believe in natural talent. I believe that everybody puts in as much as what they get back is how much they put in.
Sure.
Hard work breeds talent.
Hard work. And so people don't see they don't see what you see.
Yep.
They only see the outcome of it. Yeah. So I know myself, I know how much work I put into something. So when someone says, oh, you're just natural talent, it's really kind of like hurtful. You know, it's really disrespectful to like assume like you're good at something just because.
And you hear that a lot. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's just naturally talented.
Yeah,
he's just naturally talented." You know.
The way you put it, though, you actually is probably very disrespectful. You're like, you don't see the hours and the days of work.
Well, they don't.
He's
Or
like,
the injury,
you're
he's
actually
like-
pissing me off.
Yeah.
I actually want to slap you right now.
Saying it to me right now. I'm never gonna say that. Ever
No,
again.
but it's also downplaying their own ability to become successful. They're actually speaking words of negativity to themselves, saying like, "Well, I can't be you because I'm not naturally talented like you."
No, you can't be me because you don't put in the work that I put in.
Well,
Exactly.
and also you haven't found what you actually care about.
Yes.
You're so stuck in social media and all these things, seeing
everyone else is
everybody
doing.
else is doing, and you're trying to be that when that might not be what God has for you to do on this planet. You haven't explored enough to find what makes you lose sleep at night. Where I got to get an extra
have to
rep
figure
in. I
this
have
out.
to figure this out. I have to do it.
Yeah.
They don't give themselves that opportunity to find their passion, their joy.
That's what I was gonna say. They don't have the passion for what they want to be good at.
And also being courageous, stepping out of your comfort zone. Like a lot of people want to be comfortable. Well, you don't get very far being comfortable.
No.
You have to be uncomfortable.
What a quote.
You have to like really put yourself in a position. So one movie I love is the Jim Carrey Yes Man movie. I mean, people can learn a lot from that movie, even though it's a comedy.
Yeah,
Just saying yes to things that you're like,
that you would normally
that you
say
would
no.
normally not do based on maybe I haven't tapped into that. I'm a little afraid. Just do it anyways. Put yourself out there. Like I said, faith over fear. It's the fear that we put on ourselves that limits our full potential. And so as soon as he said, can you come tomorrow? I already was saying yes in his question. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Sure.
We never know. So I'm a strong believer of like, don't always base your life off your feelings. You may not feel like doing something, but is that proper? Is that reality? Like, is my own mind telling me I really don't feel like doing this, but should I be doing this? That's the more important question.
Those
It's
are some
it's
of
not
my
a matter
best
of
days
like,
in the gym when I don't want to go, and I'm like, I don't want to
Right.
fucking go do this right now. And then everyone's like, let's just go. I'm like, fine, I'll be there. And I'm like, it's the best workout I've had.
exactly.